Hey, what's going on, minions across the globe? Hope you're having a wonderful evening, day, morning, night, whatever. Another retro shopping feel. I've been on a haul this past month, or these past weeks actually, with getting a lot more things in for my amazing collection, which I'm happy to say I'm farly lacking, in which it's nice to treat myself. So, you're here for the haul. So what we're going to start with first is this little bad boy, which I've still got the price tick on this thing. Get rid of that. Here's 25. I got myself a wonderful Game Boy Advance. Kick things off. Welcome to the family. Wonderful handheld. I haven't played one of these since I was a teenager, and I had the I think it was some sort of a see-through Game Boy Advance, and the game I used to play on that, I think I remember mostly, it was a Bruce Lee game. I can't remember what it was, but I loved it. I kept playing it over and over and over again. I think it was at a time when I was travelling through London, and when I was going through, it was quite dark as well. I couldn't see the screen that clearly, so I had a few of those additional pieces of equipment, like the light that you can shine on it when you're actually playing it, and some sort of magnifying glass so you can see it more clearly. Game Boy Advance was my most favourite handheld, surpassing the Game Boy and Game Boy Color. This one was my absolute beauty. I just loved it so much. And the game I got with it was this game, Super Mario. Hang on, can you see that clearly? Let's have a look. Super Mario Advance. And I've got the picture. Super Mario Advance. I don't know if I've played this one. I think I might have done. I think I only had a very few Game Boy Advance games back then. I don't even know what happened to that thing. Sadly to say. But in any case, I got myself quite a few SNES games, which is good. Obviously, you can tell because of the title. So let's just start with this one then. The amazing sexiness of the Donkey Kong Country games kicks things off. This legendary, sexy, amazing, gorgeous piece of gaming right here, I look forward to playing. Absolutely. Thank you ever so much. Good night. This one I'm dreading because, oh, goodness me. I know this one's going to bring out a lot of rage in me. Mortal Kombat 3. Oh my goodness me. I'm just going to leave it at that. Mortal Kombat 3, I look forward to playing. Thank you very, very, very much. What's this one? One of Mario's fantastic games. Super Mario World. I've got the Super Mario All-Stars edition already, so I had to get this one. I think in one of the editions, in what I've seen on the Super Mario All-Stars cartridge, that this game is included. I don't know if it's included as a separate game in the box or it's included in the cartridge. In the cartridge would make sense. But this one, I'm so happy to say I've got it in my collection again and I'm going to be playing it. I loved this game back in the day. I still do now. I didn't really get that far on it. I don't even know why. I think it's because I was playing Super Mario 3 at the same time in the first Super Mario way back then. This game introduced me to this amazing kick-ass fighting game, Killer Instinct. I remember when I was younger playing on this and watching my friends and cousins play on it. There was the Burning Man Cinder, and I thought, whoa, he's interesting. Then I remember seeing Sir Riptor, I think it was, the dinosaur or lizard creature, and ever since then I've just fallen in love with the game, and it all started with this one. Love it. Love the N64 version as well. The one on the Xbox One, it's alright, but it just doesn't beat these two. Not by a long shot. And I'm talking a very long stretch there across like 70 billion multiverses or something. Alright. One of the finest racing games I've ever played and I still love, holds a special near and dear place to my heart. Super Mario Kart. Have you noticed something about these titles? They're all pretty much, a lot of them are iconic, mostly loved and mostly ever played by a lot of people who actually own the SNES, or they're pretty much known about. But this game, Super Mario Kart, is where it all began for me on Mario Kart series. I think it was when I was around the ages of 3, I think I was introduced to this one. 3 or 2, around those lines. I was a young lad when I played this, and you cannot blame me for even loving this one. If you've played it, you should know. If you haven't, greatly recommend you give it a try. Don't just watch gameplay on YouTube, give it a try. There's a massive difference between watching someone playing it and getting involved in it. Right, got 4 more. Right. Love the film. Not really played the game. Jurassic Park. This game looks pretty cool. I don't think I've even seen gameplay on this one. So if I go into this game completely naked, with experience, then I'm pretty sure this game pretty much blow me away or bite my head off, whatever it prefers. Yeah, you stay over there. Any of those falling down? This game, oh my goodness. I've missed this game for so many years, and I'm happy to say I've got it in my collection. Super Bomberman 3. I played this one. In fact, it was either this one or this one. Super Bomberman 2. Ah, look at that then. Look how sexy these are. Yeah, these are my giant boobies, my cartridgey boobies. This game, I think it was. I think it was this one because I'm getting a bit confused. There was quite a few. You could play as Bomber Chen, the Mexican bomber, driving those, well, not driving, rather those little lizard or dinosaurs that hatch in the eggs. It was so amazing to play games like this back in the day. And, mate, and people wonder why retro gaming is so loved. And you don't think retro gaming is good? Get out of the realm, get out. Last but not least, one of my favourite fighting game series, Street Fighter 2 Turbo Edition. I was a bit sceptical on buying Turbo at first, but that's because I got it mixed up with the Championship Edition. I wanted Turbo because the only reason I felt like I was a bit sceptical about buying Turbo is because I was so in love with Street Fighter 2 The World Warrior, specifically the music, and I didn't want that changing, but it wasn't Turbo that did that. I think I just looked at some gameplay on YouTube just to confirm my sort of theory there. It was the Championship Edition that changed the music slightly. It didn't have the same flair, because what I grew up with on Street Fighter World Warrior, I was hoping Turbo had the same thing, and according to a few videos I've watched, it does. So I'm really happy and excited about that. I will still get a Championship Edition, but I'm happy I'm getting Turbo, so I'm assuming by Turbo it's a bit faster. I can only assume. It wouldn't go backwards now, would it, you moron? So, my fellow gaming minions. Oh, goodness me, have I drank all that? Goodness me, shouldn't drink that stuff. I have to fill my gut out with some water. Have you played any of these amazing games? I'm assuming most of you have. Some of you have heard of those games. Some of you have either... Oh, goodness me, I stunned all over my words then, that's bad. Heard of those games, played them, have any affiliation, you family members, gaming memories, share your thoughts in the comments section. I look forward to hearing from you all, you wonderful, wonderful, lovely looking people. As you're watching this video, don't look over there. I bet you did, didn't you? So, alright, you take care of yourselves, fellow gaming minions, and may retro gaming live on. These games are games of legends, forever loved, and I look forward to playing them.